It's the first Bushido event of 2005 and the new stage production as well for Bushido this year. You see the cherry blossoms, which signify the arrival of spring. But here in Japan, they also represent the samurai spirit. And boss, you see the Bushido, the way of the warrior, and of course a warrior needs his protection. And there's the mask, the headgear of the samurai. And again, just an incredible production here to kick off the first Bushido event of 2005.
It's just too crazy for words. Look at the display here.
There you see the mask, the headgear of the samurai flanked by the two drums. And there you see Dennis Kang, who is making his much-anticipated Pride debut, the highly talented native of Vancouver, Canada, the newest member of the American top team, and he'll be taking on that man, Takahiro Oba, also making his first appearance in Pride Fighting Championships, graduating from the smaller shows to Bushido. In the first tournament matchup to determine the final participant in the upcoming middleweight tourney, Russia's Amar Zuluev takes on Brazil's Paulo Filho. And there you see Filho, who's undefeated in Pride, and in the other tournament bout this evening to kick off the tournament here tonight, boss, we'll have American Dean Lister, the world's greatest grappler, taking on Mr. Pride, Akira Shoji. And there you see Pride's version of the Energizer Bunny, more than ready to fight twice in one night. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu prodigy Marcus Maximus Aurelio looking for his first victory in Pride after losing a hotly contested battle with Japan's Dakan Jansuke Mishima at Bushido 4. He faces Bushido newcomer Daisuke Nakamura, who is a product of Kiyoshi Tamura's highly regarded U-File camp. In a battle for Brazilian bragging rights, it's going to be Shootbox Academy against Brazilian top team. There you see Pride World Middleweight champion Vanderlei Silva feels that this man, the debuting Luis Azevedo, would give Bushido superstar Takanori Gomi his toughest test. Meanwhile, this guy, Luis Buscape, has his sights set on a date with Gomi. And boss, Buscape means firecracker. I think those two are going to hook up for a fireworks display tonight.
For sure.
Another Brazilian warrior making his debut tonight is Daniel Acacio, riding an 8-match winning streak. His opponent is Daiju Takase, returning to Bushido, hoping to continue his winning ways. He defeated Carlos Newton and Chris Brennan in back-to-back fights last year. This guy looks like he was made in a laboratory. He is Ricardo the Mutant Moraes, who at the age of 38 says he's in the best shape of his life. His opponent, Alexander Emelianenko, coming off his 11th second destruction of England's James the Debt Collector Thompson at Pride 28, is for the first time in his MMA career, the smaller fighter. Former UFC middleweight champion Murilo Bustamante hopes the 4th time is the charm as he attempts to snap his 3-match losing streak in Pride tonight. He takes on the physically gifted Ryuta Sakurai, who'll try to make sure Bustamante's losing ways continue in the land of the rising sun. The weather forecast calls for a hurricane warning later tonight as Gilbert the Hurricane Ivel returns to Pride Fighting Championships. He takes on Ikuhisa the Punk Minowa, who's reeled off 3 consecutive victories in Pride, the latest a submission win over Stefan Leko at Shockwave in only 27 seconds. In the main event, the only man to beat Fyodor Emelianenko in MMA, Kiyoshi Kosaka, quoted as saying he's 100% certain he can beat Emelianenko on the ground. We'll soon find out if those words ring true. There he is, the Pride World Heavyweight Champion, who hopes to avenge his only loss in MMA tonight. Boss Rutan, a huge evening of action. A 4-man tournament, and of course, in the main event, Pride Heavyweight Champion versus Pancrase Super Heavyweight Champion. It's Pride Bushido 6 from the Yokohama Arena in Japan.